Hello, hello, hello. I haven't done a video in a really long time. Well, I think maybe 2 months. And I've been crazy busy. I haven't been in touch with my family much. I had to put a lot of things down and pick them back up after this 2 month wave of greatness, but it flooded me. So I just wanted to do a quick video. I don't know how quick it's going to be, but I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible and hit some main points, 5 main points. First point, I have been in school. So I started my doctoral program, Doctor of Education program, whoop, whoop, and that started September. At the same time, and I mentioned a little bit about this in my previous video, I also started to work full part-time as a online ESL instructor, something I have been wanting to do forever. Actually, I wanted to teach ESL the traditional brick and mortar style, but who cares, right? Things change, roll with growth, and so I was very excited to have it. It just I didn't. It came at the same time that school did. Like, they overlapped by maybe they were about 10 days apart from each other as far as start dates go. And with the new job came training modules and onboarding processes. You know, that's part of getting a job, which is great. I also did not have my teaching certification yet. So besides the training modules and school, I had to also get my teaching certification. So I had to pass all of these things. Then I had papers in school and discussions and seminars, and I had also started a meetup group. So that was ramped up. I still don't know how I survived that, but I did, and I'm glad. And I've passed my probation period. It's been rough, but I passed it, and so I'm happy. And I'm going to talk more about that. I know I said that last time, but I just did talk more about it. I'm going to talk even more about it in its own video, and it was fantastic, and I highly recommend it to anyone that wants to teach, work from home, that has a degree and likes to teach. This is mostly adult education. I've had 2 students one was 13 and oh my God, she was adorable. She's like, hello. And then I had a 15-year-old that was more like, so. Both from China. No, well, the girl was from Brazil and the boy was from China. But those were the 2 youngest students, and they were very mature and did very well. I don't think they're gonna have a problem at all. So anyways, I highly recommend it. I'm not gonna talk about including links because honestly, I just don't have time to do that right now. But I will have that as a full video soon. So the other point, the podcast, everything's been put on hold. So I did an interview. I got to interview one of the YouTubers that I like to follow, which is Evelyn of the Internets. I'm sure you've heard of her. She's super awesome. And she's right here in Austin with me. I mean, not with me, but we both live in Austin, and we caught up with each other at a volunteer opportunity for the Hurricane Harvey evacuees back when Hurricane Harvey hit Houston. And yeah, she graced us with her presence about 2 weeks ago, and we're just finishing off editing that so that I can upload it. It was very interesting, and the interview was based on my my meetup group and my cause. which is called Rise, and it is to help empower like women in the community. So, and actually that's growing to be a global movement, but more on that later. My website is also being revamped. I hired someone who is super wonderful. I will share her information once it's available, once the website link, the new website link is available. But for now, we're going to go with the one I built myself, which is super basic, but it'll do for now. But what else? The workshops, the self-care and authentic living workshops, I've been building those on through the Meetup platform, and so far so good. As I said, I started the Meetup around the same time I started school and a new job, so it's fairly new. I wanted to focus on getting to know the ladies first, then slowly start introducing some of the workshops. One of the workshops was that I started already was the fitness workshop. Excuse me. I have reserved and have plans on having our first day retreat in March 10th. More about that in another video. And lastly, locks and love. Okay, I don't really want to go into my locks or my love life. I'll say this though, excuse me. With both, I don't focus on them like I was before. I don't know. I don't want to say that it's not important, because it is. But I'll say that the less I worry about it, the more it seems to take care of itself. So I don't chase after guys. I don't drive myself nuts with products and my hair. I try to drink as much water as possible. I try to keep as little shit in my hair. What else? I don't use a lot of... I use pretty much what I've used in the beginning, but a whole lot less of it. I feel like my hair is drier because of that, but I also feel like there's less stuff in it. And I've also grown to realize that no matter what you put in your hair, I was watching one of the people I used to admire and follow on YouTube, which was Joyce MD. She's taken her locks down. I don't know if she's finished. I admired her a lot, and I still do. She decided she didn't want locks anymore, and out of anyone I watched, she was one of my top 3. And so when I first saw the title of her video, why I took my locks down or something to that effect, I was stunned. And it takes a lot to put me in that way, but I was stunned. And her story is plain and simple. She just changed her mind. And you have to respect that. You have to, whether you like it or not, or respect it or not, she's doing it, and I respect that. So I made a decision about my locks and the color and what to do about that. And basically, I really don't want to talk about it. I don't know why. I think the more you talk about this stuff, the more you have to explain it, and I hate explaining myself. It just is. So I don't know how much more I'm gonna talk about my locks. What I think I'm gonna do, especially because I don't really have people asking me about them, is do my best at answering questions when they come. Other than that, I'm just talking to myself. So yeah, so that's it. And in love, I don't care. I'm leaving for Thailand in... Okay, so this is December. This is the end of December. We're leaving for Thailand I bought my tickets the other day, August 1st. We're out of here. And I'm excited and excited and excited. I'm not scared. I'm ready. And I think my boys are ready. I'm not sure. They said they're ready. They're 17. When we leave, they'll be 18. And I don't know. I'm just ready. Ready. My God, I'm ready. And that's a whole process in itself. And that has been a little frustrating. And I'll close with saying this. And there'll be a whole video on that. And actually, I will tag along with this video. I'm going to follow up with the video for preparing to relocate. It's been frustrating because it's just been frustrating, and I will do a quick video on that next. So without further ado, I will close and say thank you for your time. Again, if you have any questions on anything that I've started talking about here with this quick catch-up video, yeah, just leave the questions below and I will answer them best I can. I will start leaving links to my website, because what I decided was to do short videos here, and then you go to my website for more in-depth talk on the subjects that I bring up, advice, my 2 cents, whatever. Okay, so just remember, please, to put self-care first. I can't say that enough. And when you do put self-care first, you are by default living authentically. So thank you for your time. Lots of love, light, and indigo vibration.